lies that we've been told have put our dreams on hold. And you know if we don't watch out, we could all go under and drown. Yeah, the future depends on us, so we gotta wake up, gotta shake it up now. And let's make America great again. We can come back twice as strong. We can still be the voice of every hungry child, be the sound of every freedom song. Yes, my friend, we can make America great again. Make America great again. Make America great again. Oh, make America great again. Make America great again. Make America great again. Oh, hold back the anger and hate. Break off those PC chains. Take back our dignity. Let every voice ring free. Cause we know if we don't watch out, we could all go under and drown. Yeah, the future depends on us, so we gotta wake up, gotta shake it up now. And let's make America great again. We can come back twice as strong. We can still be the voice of every hungry child, be the sound of every freedom song. Yes, my friend, we can make America great again. Make America great again. Make America great again. Oh, make America great again. Make America great again. Make America great again. Oh, I've got this feeling we're gonna be alright. We're gonna turn this ship around. Yeah, yeah. We owe it to our children.
Do you know that feel? That feel when you're making America great again.
Let's make America great again.
It's a good feel.
Twice as strong. We can still be the voice of every hungry child,
All of them.
be the sound of every freedom song. Yes, my friend,
Oh.
where do we go astray?
What?
Seems like we've lost our
Yeah. Welcome to Fakesagan Rape Society number 5. Chris Anderson drinks semen. Nope, never. I did taste my own one time just to see what girls have to put up with. It was salty. Quixotic Dragon says, make America great again. I'm working on it. We're getting there. It's coming along. Baby steps. Baby steps. What's up, Dendery? What's up, Speaker Box? Maxim? Gerald? Good to see you all here. Will I be joining the new Blog TV? I don't know. I don't know about that. Blog TV was getting kind of hairy there for a while. Is it worth joining? I haven't checked out the new improved version. Yeah, see, YouTube's actually been making a comeback when it comes to censorship and obnoxious features. I mean, do you guys remember when the low-rated comments used to be hidden? That shit fucking sucked. And they were banning people left, right, and center over every damn little thing. Oh man, the moonshine was kicking in while I was making that video, and I'm still drinking it. But I ain't no bitch, Speaker Box. I'm a big boy. I can handle the shine. I can register my username for the site right now. Well, I'll think about it. I'll consider it. But now that YouTube has a live streaming feature, I feel like what's the point? I mean, I don't have a webcam anyway, so I can't do blog TV the way I used to anyway. So I might as well just stick here and keep doing these societal rapes until society has to take that long, lonely rape shower. Why? Why? Perfectly fine right here. Yep, yep. What does Everclear taste like? It tastes like burning. It tastes like drinking fire. I mean, look. If I was drinking fucking Everclear tonight instead of this moonshine, you can handle moonshine most of the time. I mean, I've had some pretty powerful moonshine. But Everclear is a different story. I mean, that shit is that's the devil. It only takes 1 or 2 shots, and it's so pure that you. But I mean, by the time you realize how drunk you're gonna get, it's already too late. You might as well just, like, boot some sodium pentothal right into your carotid artery if you're gonna drink that shit. It's fucking strong. You might as well be huffing ether. Make America great again, Devin. Be part of the solution, not part of the problem. And then I won't have to petition to have you labeled as a domestic terrorist. I'd hate to see you on a list, Devin Jones. But it might be out of my hands. It's up to you. What do you want for yourself? Man, this is some smooth shit, I'll tell you that. Fakesagan's getting tipsy up in this motherfucker. It's a good thing I got my tea. Dilute that shit a little bit. Tell you what. So how is everybody doing tonight? Clearly your social lives are as non-existent as mine because you're here on a Friday night. You should all be getting laid right now. Shame on you. There's nothing more helpless and depraved than a man in the depths of an ether bench. Yeah, definitely. Hunter knows, or he knew. Yeah, he knows. He's smiling down from heaven, watching over us all. Damn straight, damn right. You're bored, Devin? Well, hopefully you're not bored anymore. You're part of the most exciting live stream on YouTube right now. Cutting edge, baby. It's not every day you get to watch your entire society get raped. Damn right I am. Speaker box. I remember at the beginning of Trump's campaign, the left would say America is already great. But then they started asking, when was America ever great? And, you know, they are just flailing around. It looks so pathetic. They were all against TPP. They were all fucking against it. Do they think we forgot? And now all of a sudden they like TPP? Just because Trump shot it down? I mean, what the fuck? It's so two-faced. They look like idiots. Damn American terrorists. Ban all flights from the USA. It's probably coming. Have you ever been on the State Department website and looked up, like, where we have visa-free travel to? It's a pretty fucking short-ass list. People don't like us, man. I don't think most Americans even realize that shit. I mean, if you've got like a British passport, you can pretty much go anywhere. If you've got an American passport, like, you better be ready to apply for some motherfucking visas. I need to get off the pot and make a Facebook fan page. No, I'd have to be smoking way more pot than I ever have before to be dumb enough to make a fucking CIA book page. Fuck Facebook, man. It's fucking that's girl shit anyway, dude. The fuck are you doing on Facebook? Do you go on Tumblr too? Fuck that lame ass shit. People have been trying to pressure me into joining Facebook since I was in college, man. I've been putting up with this shit since my 20s. When are you gonna make a Facebook? Fuck you, never. Right about the time I didn't make a fucking MySpace either when that was the hot shit. Fuck that shit. Now I might, if I get drunk enough tonight, I might make a VKontakte profile. The Russian Facebook. Much superior. But I'm not making a fucking no, fuck Facebook, no. If I gotta choose between having the FBI spy on me and the FSB, I'll choose the fucking FSB, because they don't live here. They can fucking spy on me all they want. Speaker Box says, Bernie Sanders calls for revolution all the time on Twitter, but the government hasn't investigated him yet. Lol. Yeah, but is he just using the word revolution as a rhetorical device? Because I would assume so. It's fucking Bernie. Pardon me. I mean, he's a gun control guy, isn't he? So what does Bernie mean when he talks about he's talking about revolution at the polls. Have I ever tried stand-up comedy? I think you'd be good. Well, okay, so stand-up, look, I'm a huge fan of stand-up comedy. I watch stand-up comedy a lot. And I watch it enough to know what that life is like. Because what is a stand-up comedian if not a stream of consciousness vlogger without a webcam? I mean, all they do is relate their experience. They talk about what life is like. It's all observational shit. And from what they say, these club gigs pay really fucking low, even when you're famous. Even when you get big, they make like $100 a night, right? And how many gigs are you gonna fucking get? Unless you want to be doing that shit every damn night. They're always out on the road. I know what that life is like from being a trucker. So no wonder guys like Doug Stanhope are fucking soliciting prostitutes, because you're out on the road all the time. It's a lonely existence. A lot of them are fucking drunks. I don't know. It's not the I don't want to live that life. I could do it. I'm sure I could do it. I have no fear of crowds. I'm good at improvising off the top of the dome. Yeah. No. I think if I were to start doing stand-up comedy, I'd be dead in a few years. I would burn out I'd be Chris Farley. I'd be fucking gone. I'd start like injecting smack into my eyeballs or something after the first few weeks. I can't handle the isolation. I'd love to fucking mix it up with some hecklers, though. Oh, man. That almost makes me want to do it. Lord Gricknash says, I quit Facebook 5 years ago. Fuck that shit. Damn right. Fuck Facebook, man. You never should have joined in the first place. You lost respect points for that. But you gained them back for quitting. Speakerbox says, your song Orange reminded me of the Coldplay song Yellow. Well, two things about that. One, fuck you for comparing me to Chris Martin like people used to. Two, it isn't my song. I mean, I wrote the music. So here's how the Bucket Brigade worked. I would compose guitar melodies, and then Oceanavani would come up with lyrics for them. And the lyrics were all her. I didn't have any input on that, because I think I'm a pretty shitty lyricist. I'm clever, but not creative, Like, if it's up to me to pen lyrics, you're gonna get shit like intelligent design, or unintelligent design. You're gonna get like the Inmendum song. You know, it'll be clever, but is there any genius poetic metaphor in it? No, because I'm not good with stuff like that. So I let her handle all those aspects. But anyway, the point is, you could call it my song, but it was our song. Lyric-wise, it was all her. Music-wise, it was all me. And we did a couple of, I mean, that's not the only Bucket Brigade song. I might bust out more of those when it's one of those nights that I just don't feel like doing fucking YouTube and I want to Netflix and chill and just fucking sit around. I get burned out, so, you know, I have a hard job, too. That's part of it. I get home, I just want to fucking take like 10 leaves and fucking collapse. Devin Jones says, somebody needs to make a reality TV show with you in it. They already have. You are really quite entertaining. What are you saying, Devin Jones? Are you calling me a clown? You saying I'm here to amuse you? I'm fucking funny? That's what you're trying to say? I'm fucking entertaining. What do you mean entertaining? You're fucking entertaining. Get a load of this guy. Fakesagan should go on the MTV show The Real World. Oh man, I used to watch that back in the day, way back in the day when it was like The Real World Volume 2 and shit with Puck. And all. You remember that shit way back in the day? Are they still doing The Real fucking World? I thought that was off the deck now. I thought all fucking MTV did anymore was like rap videos and shit like that. MTV's not what it used to be. Men tits are glorious, whether dark or pale. Men tits are epic win, they're not epic fail. Yep, I remember that. Good fucking times. When I did landscaping, I was dead at the end of the day. Yeah, I mean, this shit is fucking... Dude, I fucking... So this company I work for, occasionally we do residential moves, but that's rare. We're usually doing fucking corporate accounts, so I'll have to carry like fucking 20 or 30 filing cabinets down a flight of stairs, and then I'm driving the semi all day, and it's you know, I'm 37 years old. But I couldn't see myself doing any kind of office job though. I like working with my body. You know, you're sore, but you feel good at the end of this. Simple work is good for the soul. Let me put it that way. It's like you're in pain, but you feel good. How can I explain it? Fantasy YouTuber real world lineup. Go! What's the most frugs you've ever been on at work? I guess you mean drugs. I mean, I've never done anything at work besides smoke pot. No, that's not true. That's not true, because when I worked at that haunted house in New Orleans, we used to really get fucked up because it didn't matter. I mean, when your job is to jump out in the dark and scare people, you can be all kinds of fucked up. We would go to work on shrooms, all kinds of shit. And being in a haunted house on fucking mushrooms, running around in the costume scaring people, and getting paid for it, oh man. You can't see right now, but I'm kissing the tips of my fingers and doing that, oh, beautiful motion. Yeah, because it was just great. It was incredible. Just like this moonshine. I just heard the Man Tits song a couple of days ago. I almost died fucking laughing. Yeah, that was good times. I like to put my talents to good use. How's the trucker job going? The trucker / mover job is going good. I'm digging it. It's hard work, but the pay is pretty fucking decent. I mean, it's not paying $30 an hour like doing long haul, but man, I fucking hated being out on the road all the time. And it's not worth $30 an hour. That's what people don't realize. You just want to sleep in your own damn bed once in a fucking while, you know? And doing this shit's only like $16 an hour. But I get to go home. And that's the important thing. Doing office work is fucking boring. Yeah, I would imagine, Adam. I would imagine that it is. Have I ever tried farming, honest work? I haven't. You know, so, okay, look. If I was going to work on a farm, I would want it to be one of these hipster, organic, family-owned little farms or something. Not like some big... And you know what? I'd probably get some corporate farm job. But I'd want to do it old school style, where I'm actually like throwing bales of hay around and shit. Like I doubt farm work really consists of stuff like that anymore. See, I figure farm work these days is like standing around in a silo, you know, in front of a conveyor belt all day. And it's basically like factory work, because they're all factory farms. I don't want to do that shit. If I'm gonna do farm work, I want to be outdoors, breathing the fucking fresh air, and I get the feeling there's not a lot of that left unless I want to, you know, go hang out in that Pennsylvania Dutch country and chill with the fucking Amish and shit. And they're not going to hire me. Good evening, Jason Holmes. How is your night going? Do I really have to ask? Because you're here, instead of wrapped in the arms of a beautiful woman. Is Ocean Avani religious? Yes. Yes, she is. But she's not a Christian. Ocean Avani is into voodoo, speaker box. And she takes that shit fucking seriously. When I was dating that girl, I can't tell you how many times I would come home from work or wherever the fuck I'm at and walk into a darkened apartment, and there's all these candles burning and shit, and weird smells and sounds. And, like, she's there, like, with her face painted up, and there's all these bones sitting around everywhere, and she's like, speaking weird fucking languages and shit. And I'm just like, hey, you're doing one of your spells, huh? And, like, that was a typical day for me. I mean, she's, like, if you guys ever thought that's, like, some gimmick she does for YouTube or something, no, she is heavy off into that shit. She's a folk magician. I mean, she does more than just voodoo. She's into fucking all kinds of pagan rites. She mixes all that stuff. Devin Jones says, my family has the largest dairy farm in MD. Really? Is it? Well, I mean, I would guess since it's the largest, it's like a family farm or it's like a factory farm kind of deal. Man, I'm getting drunk. This is some good ass shine. So you're saying she's a Jew? Shut it down. No, I'm not saying that. Not sure where you're getting that from. I guess I missed the joke. Not sober enough to get it. Is she Wiccan? She incorporates some elements of Wicca into what she does, but she's not a Wicca. Okay, Ocean Avani is like a general purpose pagan. Fuck, did I just lose the damn stream? I can't even tell. It says stream resumed. And if it fucking cut off at that point, I'm gonna be damn pissed. Video output low. What the fuck? Fuck you, YouTube. Well, whatever. I'm just gonna roll with it. If it works, fine. If it doesn't, I guess I'll just nuke the whole thing. Adam Reyes says most women in general are superstitious. Are you saying men aren't? Well, and men are fucking superstitious in our own way. Dudes have like their lucky baseball mitt and shit like that. Everybody's fucking superstitious in some way or another. Except me, I'm completely irrational. Wifey says, never knew general purpose pagans existed. Need one of those. Oh, you really do. Yeah. The sex was great. I'll tell you that. Jason Holmes says, I'm superstitious as fuck. At least you can admit it. Puts you ahead of most people. Speakerbox says, that communist you pwned kind of looked like Captain Awesome. I don't see it. That's all you, man. Wananana says, every woman I've dated believes in tarot or spell casting or ley lines or some shit. Yeah. Bitches are heretics, man. I mean, the fucking, the Salem Pilgrims had it right. They knew the score. You leave chicks alone for more than 5 minutes, they're worshiping Satan. Got to keep the ladies in line. Telling you. Drag them along to church with you. You'll have a good woman. If you don't, you're looking down the barrel of a gun, man. I'll tell you that right now. Photon says, longer boats are coming to get us. Let's head to the shore. Is that a lyric? It sounds like a lyric. Wananana says it's never regular God. You know, depends on your definition of what regular God is, I guess. Why do I look like your drug dealer? Says Army Droid. Probably because I'm a seedy fucker. I'm an unsavory character, man. I mean, I have been a drug dealer in the past, so there you go. Or maybe your drug dealer is just incredibly handsome and charismatic. Maybe that's why. Jason Holmes says, women like that pagan shit because it gives them a reason to buy shit like crystals and other knickknacks. You think it's just fetishism like that? It's just that magpie instinct? That nesting instinct? No, I think there's more to it. Photon says, maybe true in some cases, Holmes. What made you lose the handlebar mustache, bro? Is it cause the guy from Walking Dead got clubbed to death? Thanks for the spoiler, you fucking faggot. I haven't watched the new episodes yet. Damn you, I should fucking kick you out of this fucking room for that, you son of a bitch. You fucking pissed me off. You son of a bitch. Man, now I can't even put this fucking stream up on my channel because it's going to spoil it for everybody. Dickhole. No, but that's not why I stopped shaving the fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. I hurt your feelings. I still love you. Anyway, but you are a fucking cocksucker for fucking telling me that shit. And damn it, now I thought it was gonna be fucking. You son of a bitch for fucking telling me that shit. I thought it would be Michonne. Anyway, what was I gonna say? No, I stopped doing the handlebar because it's too high maintenance. I don't like having to shave elaborate fucking patterns on my face every day. I just like going through this beard cycle where, like, I shave when it gets too long and I start looking like a beardo. And then I, let it get to that optimal, like 5 o'clock shadow kind of deal where it's just like stubble, and that's when you look the best and you get that Paul Joseph Watson thing going on. I don't know how he keeps that perpetually. That dude always has a 5 o'clock shadow and it never turns into a full beard. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, so I go through beard cycles. Let's see, what else do we got here? You're rooting for the Pats in the Super Bowl? I ask because you're from the New England area. Yeah, my family growing up was like a Patriots fan. Man, I could give a fuck less about football. Let me tell you that right now. I think football is gay. I think it's the gayest sport I've ever seen. Dudes wearing fucking tights. They all slap each other on the ass. They're all jacked up on steroids, and I know what that does to the motherfucker's sexuality, because I've known dudes that fucking bang gear, and they get curious about the other side. You know what I'm saying? And fucking, man, they... Just look at... I mean, there's all these, like, backs and ends running around. Tight end. Defensive back. It's all about backs and ends, and dudes are like fucking bending over and presenting for the alpha male quarterback. And shit. I mean, it's the fucking gayest sport I've ever seen. And football fans don't even realize it. It's like they're blind to all these fucking obvious undertones that anybody could see. I watch real football once in a while, i.e. soccer, but I gotta be in the mood for that shit. And I don't really pay attention to it. Quixotic Dragon says, the Salem Puritans were tripping on ergo. Ah, that stupid fucking theory. Fuck that stupid shit. Fuck that stupid damn fucking shit. This is just like, who's that guy? Terrence McKenna that thinks that, like, human evolution was spurned on by fucking cavemen tripping on psychedelic mushrooms, and then suddenly they developed a language. And man, I hate that's such fucking stoner science. Stoner science is worse than bro science, man. It's so fucking stupid. Wananana says, is it gay if you only watch football to have sex with another man? Nah, that's straight. I approve of that. As long as you're being honest. It's only gay if you're in the closet. Jason Holmes says, Chris, are you loading and uploading in your new job? Or loading and unloading? I'm such a nerd. I read that as uploading. If so, that is hard fucking work. You will get ripped in no time. Yeah, I am. I mean, I load furniture. I unload for sometimes I have to fucking move the same damn thing twice in one day. These motherfuckers fuck up. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. And it's heavy ass shit too. I mean, we did this office move the other week. Holy shit, the office was on the second floor of this building. So I had to go down a full flight of stairs. And we had to carry a fucking Olympic weight machine. And these fuckers wouldn't take the damn thing apart. I was like, let's disassemble it so we can fit it through the damn doorway. They're like, no, because we don't want to put it together again. So all the weights are on this damn thing. And I'm carrying it down a flight of stairs. Fuck me running. I'm like, man, if you guys really want to fucking work out, carry this machine around instead of sitting on it and fucking doing the stupid motion that it does. Anyway, though. Soccer, you mean poverty ball? Poverty ball. Oh, Europores. The memes are real. Stoned ape theory, there's a name for it? Is that what it's called? I haven't run across that yet. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Adam Reyes. I think Terrence McKenna is a retard. He does have some interesting quotes that I like. But yeah, I'm not a big fan. Dendery Prime says, the tight end that went to prison came out a wide receiver. That's good. It's probably only funny because I'm drunk, but that's pretty good. Damn, you look like you always have a hangover. Well, I'm fucking ugly. What do you want, man? You can't mix a bunch of fucking British and Irish and Scottish DNA, or I'm sorry, English, and you know, that's like too much genes from one tight little area. That's inbreeding. I mean, if my mom would have fucked like an Italian guy or some shit, I'd have some genetic diversity going on. I'd probably be better looking. I'm a fucking British looking fuck. Got the big Roman nose going on, you know? I mean, I'm fucking... I don't know. Chicks seem to dig it, though. I do all right, so I'm not complaining. It's why every time I get insulted about my looks, it's always from a fucking guy. Every damn time. You know what that tells me? You're jealous. You wish you looked as good as me. You know you do. Adam Reyes says, Terence McKenna was fond of saying you were in the presence of the other on psychedelics. Did you ever feel that way on them? Yeah. No, as a matter of fact, I did. Like I said, not everything Terence McKenna said is something I disagree with. He was on point with a few things. Especially Salvia Divinorum. When you break through on that shit, you feel a distinct presence. And I certainly wouldn't call it God. That's some kind of fucking evil spirit. I don't know what the fuck that thing is. But there's definitely, and it's definitely like, I mean, people always refer it to as like the Salvia goddess or whatever. It does have a female spirit. It's like a female flavor. I can't explain. Either you fucking smoke this shit and you know what I'm talking about, or you haven't and you think I'm crazy. I don't care. Smoke it sometime, you'll see what the fuck I'm talking. You'll be like, yeah, Fakesagan was right. Not a fan of the long hair? Well, I am, Devin. So, sit and spin. Spin right round, baby, right round, 'cause I ain't cutting it. I'm liking it. In fact, I'm wrapping it around my finger right now, kind of twiddling it, playing with it. My hair, I mean. Yeah, I dig it. Tell you another thing, too. It keeps you warm in cold weather. You got some long ass hair. I mean, when you shave your head, you're fucking cold all the damn time. Play some good background music. The stream is not doing too hot right now, Jason Holmes. If I play some background music, we're probably going to lose this societal rape. So, I don't think I'm going to be doing that. What do I think about AA? Are you talking about Alcoholics Anonymous, Wananana? I think that, what is the name of that guy from fucking American Movie? Mark Borchardt. Yeah, I think Mark Borchardt was right about AA. It's a cult. It's a coven. It's a pseudo... I can't believe that judges actually sentence people to having to go to fucking AA meetings, because that's like sentencing someone to go to fucking church. Son of a bitch. Son of a fucking bitch with this damn stream. Alright. I don't know if I'm losing the show or not. I can't even tell. I guess I should check my YouTube thing and see if these are winding up on the video list here. Because if they are, it's going to be time to do like the merchant and shut it down. Nope, they're not. We might be okay. I think we're still alive. Anyway, yeah, Mark Borchardt was right. It's a fucking cult. And look, I was watching Joe Rogan's podcast there. I wasn't even aware of this fact until I learned it from Joe Rogan. So that guy can be very informative, even though he's an immature dickhead. He was talking about AA, and he revealed the fact that the guy who founded Alcoholics Anonymous was tripping on a bunch of fucking acid. And that's how he discovered his connection to a higher power. And Joe Rogan made the point, like, wow, they leave that out of the brochures. Yeah, I mean, they sure fucking do. Maybe judges should be sentencing people to take fucking acid instead of sentencing them to go to AA meetings. But I think that it seems like a violation of separation of church and state to me. I mean, I don't understand how a judge can force you to go to these meetings where you have to talk about God. I mean, look, I might be religious now. I might be a Christian, but shit like that still pisses me off. I don't like fucking church and state getting into bed together like that. It rubs me the wrong damn way. A judge has no business sentencing somebody to fucking AA until those faggots stop talking about God. Thank you for coming, Tommy. It's great to see you once again. How was your birthday? Did you get a lot of good presents? Adam Reyes says, well, the only way to keep any on people is to have them be part of a group. Can't really trust an alcoholic to go sober on his own from a judge's point of view. The argument is groups keep you accountable. Yeah, but AA is a fucking cult. It has, they're always talking about, they have like a prayer. They have that serenity prayer. How's it go? Lord, grant me the serenity to accept the things I can't change, the strength to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference, something like that. And they have to fucking they have like an AA Bible, don't they have their own Bible or some shit? I mean, fuck those weird ass guys. It is not okay. I mean, that's like a judge. That's like if you get caught with a DUI, right? You're driving with a little road soda there, you fucking plow down some toddlers or whatever, and the judge sentences you like, you will spend the next 6 months going to a Baptist church. It's like, fuck you. You can't tell me to do that. What if I'm a damn atheist? What if I'm a fucking Muslim, for fuck's sake? It's not right. I don't approve of it. Yeah, I know the stream is fucking up, Adam Reyes. Just roll with it. I'm probably going to nuke this one. Fuck it. It's not doing too well tonight. This is the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes the stream she work, and sometimes the stream she no work. Speakerbox says, my parents used to go to AA, and people who go there switched one addiction for another. I remember the people there would chain smoke cigarettes outside like dope fiends. Hey, yeah, that reminds me. It's time to go smoke. I'll be back. Hopefully by the time I do this, fucking stream won't be fucking up so bad. We'll see. I really think I'm probably gonna end up nuking this one. Some days it just doesn't work, and there's not a whole lot you can do. So it is what it is. I'll be back, guys.
Where did we go astray? Seems like we've lost our way. The lies that we've been told have put our dreams on hold. And you know, if we don't watch out, we could all go under and drown. Yeah, the future depends on us. So we gotta wake up, gotta shake it up now. And let's make America great again. We can come back twice as strong. We can still be the voice of every hungry child. Be the sound of every freedom song. Yes, my friend, we can make America great again. Make America great again. Make America great again. Oh, make America great again. Make America great again. Make America great again. Oh, hold back the anger and hate. Break off those PC chains. Take back our dignity. Let every voice ring free. Cause we know if we don't watch out, we could all go under and drown. Yeah, the future depends on us. So we gotta wake up, gotta shake it up now. And let's Let's make America great again. We can come back twice as strong. We can still be the voice of every hungry child. Be the sound of every freedom song. Yes, my friend, we can make America great again. Make America great again. Make America great again. Oh, make America great again. Make America great again. Make America great again. Oh, I've got this feeling we're gonna be alright. We're gonna turn this ship around. Yeah, yeah. We owe it to our children. Yes, we do. You know we cannot ever let them down. Yeah. Let's make America great again. We can come back twice as strong. We can still be the voice of every hungry child. Be the sound of every freedom song. Yes, my friend, we can. Where did we go astray? Seems like we lost our way. Lies that we've been told have put our dreams on hold. Hold back the anger and hate. Break off those PC chains. Take back our dignity. Let every voice ring free. Make America great again. Make America great again. Make America great again.
Oh, yeah. Make America great again. Make America great again. Yeah, well, if I end up losing the stream, whatever. You guys got 2 videos out of me today. That's enough for one day. Let's see, what do we got here? Adam Reyes. I don't like the ban Muslim. This they just passed. I'm from one of the countries on the list, but I'm not a Muslim, so what the fuck? Why punish people like me? It's a temporary fucking moratorium, you fucking whiner. Damn you. I'm not even responding to this. There's plenty of videos on this topic already. It leaves a film behind if you're using a high-octane... I don't know. You're talking about why I take breaks to go vape instead of doing it live on stream. Yeah, because I don't want to vape in my room. Let me get that shit everywhere. Wananana says, Trump's a fascist. I don't care what the majority of the audience thinks here. Well, Wananana, I'm not just gonna fucking talk smack about you or kick you out of the room. I want to discuss this. Why is Trump a fascist? You explain that to me. Explain it in a clear and cogent manner, and maybe you can win me over to your side. This is your chance to shine. Tell me why Trump's a fascist. Jason Holmes says, Adam, you got to get your Muslim compatriots in check. Huh. Yeah, that's not his responsibility, but you know what he needs to do is fucking stop whining. We're putting a better vetting process in place. It takes a little while. It's only 90 days, motherfuck. Damn, you people are fucking whiners about this shit. Muslim ban. Ooh, it's a Muslim ban. It's not a fucking ban. When YouTube banned my ass, I wish it was for only fucking 90 days. I'd have my Fakesagan channel back. Fuck you whining fucks. Adam Reyes says Trump certainly has some fascist tendencies. Well, what are those? Stop throwing these damn fucking terms around if you're not going to back it up with some rationale. Come on, let's discuss this. Let's debate it out. Give me some examples of Trump's fascism. And it better fucking conform to the real definition of what fascism is. Trump somewhat reminds me of Erdogan from Turkey. Then you're retarded. You really... I mean, I'm sorry to say it, but I have to. If Trump reminds you of Erdogan, you're fucking dumb. They have nothing in common at all. Well, come on, bro. You had that coming. What do they have in common? A strong man that is willing to go after people? Who the fuck is he going after? Who the fuck is he going after? Is Hillary Clinton in a jail cell right now? Has CNN had their press passes revoked even? Motherfuck, this guy is fucking softballing everybody. And all he does is take damn abuse. You're killing me. Great Helm says, liberals have diluted the word fascist to mean Republicans. Apparently they have. Because I keep waiting for somebody to explain this. Okay, here we go. Wananan is fucking coming with the argument here. Because he ran an ethnocentric campaign based on the nostalgia of America's imperial... Well, let's take this one part at a time. Based on the nostalgia of America's imperial hegemony. Well, those are some vague statements. No specific references there. But look, some of his supporters are definitely ethnocentrists. But did Trump himself say that he wanted to make America white again? No. He was meeting with fucking African Americans and shit, probably for the first time, but he was doing it. His platform has the classic base of a fascist movement, which he... Oh, fuck. See, all these vague fucking weasel words, but you're not getting into anything specific. This is what I fucking expected. But dissatisfied with the status quo, instead of blame the failures of capitalism on individuals like bankers and other ethnic groups. What? Dissatisfied with the status quo. I'm a Marxist. Yeah, well. So everybody's a fascist by your fucking estimation, right? I mean, you Marxists fucking throw the term fascist around. You know you do. Army Droid says, Donald Trump once said, grab them by the pussy. What's fascist about... That's sexist. Not Now, if people were accusing Donald Trump of being a sexist, I would say, yeah. Touché. He fucking is. But you're calling him a fascist. I don't see Donald Trump the fascist. I can definitely see Donald Trump the sexist. And for me, that's a selling point. We need some sexism back in this country. Adam Reyes, I don't agree with Trump being supported by capitalists. The left has become the party of capitalists, who are now pushing for globalism. I agree 100%. They all love the TPP now, don't they? That was a startling development. I didn't see that coming. I don't think anybody saw that coming. I see fascism as populist enforcement of imperialism. You're just throwing fucking buzzwords around. Talk about specific fucking policy positions, you motherfuck. How am I supposed to respond to this? I mean, this is not an argument. This is your feelings. We need facts, not your emotions. Would you be happier if he talked about bread lines and gulags? Yeah, I'm sure he would. And Donald Trump definitely wants to reassert the American empire and give the plunder to his base. Well, I'm a part of his base. I'd like to get some plunder. Sounds good to me. Sign me up. I mean, fuck, we're waging wars all over the globe anyway. And I'll tell you one damn thing I agree with Trump about. We should have kept the oil from Iraq. We shouldn't have gone in there in the first place. It was an unjustified war. There were no weapons of mass destruction. But once you're already in it, we should have kept the fucking oil. Instead, ISIS is fucking selling that oil and buying weapons with it. Destabilizing the region. We fucked up. We humped the bunk. Army Droid, can we calm down about Trump? He's president. No, we're allowed to talk about this, Army Droid. You don't have to shout people down. We can talk about this, but, I made the mistake of expecting a substantive argument from a leftist. And true to form, he didn't fucking deliver. It's just a lot of buzzwords. I feel that Trump is a fascist because he reinforces imperialism. Fuck you, that's not an argument. To quote Stefan Molyneux, that's not a fucking argument. You're just throwing buzzwords around. Adam Reyes, to be fair, Trump is not talking about invading countries. If anything, he is preaching non-interventionism. Yeah, I agree. There you go. Speaker box. Wait, are Marxists the same as communists or are they different? Marxists are the same as communists. Karl Marx is the father of communism. He invented the term. Him and Engels are the ones that came up with that shit. And I'll go a step further and say that I believe that communism is less a political orientation than it is a religion. Although really it's like a quasi-religion. It's like Scientology. It's more of a cult, really. Adam Reyes, I really like the fact that Trump is cracking down on Europeans for not carrying their weight militarily. Yeah, it's about time. I wonder why people in this country are so fucking broke. Now, granted, crony capitalism has a lot to do with that. And I'm sure our Marxist friend Wananana here would agree. That 1%, they need to pay their fair share of the fucking tax burden. And yet, if we weren't maintaining how many fucking military bases? I mean, fuck. It's a heavy burden to carry on any country's economy. We're overextended, just like the Roman Empire was. We're going broke. Wananana says he wants to shake Mexico down to pay for the wall. Bust unions. Overthrow the democratically... Bust fucking unions? Bust fucking unions, Wananana? Did you know that labor unions are leaving the Democrats and switching their party affiliation to Republican? Because Trump is fucking paying attention to them, which Obama never damn did? Bust unions indeed. Trump is bringing fucking production back to the U.S. He's bringing jobs back to the U.S. The unions fucking love this guy. You're afraid of the facts, son. Take Iraq's oil, violate tribal lands at Standing Rock. Blah, 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 blah. It's all about stealing brown people's shit. Are you fucking brown, Wananana? Because if you're not, shut the fuck up. Damn, it's the pastime of every fucking leftist to be offended on somebody else's behalf, isn't it? Photon says, Fakesagan, since you are an anarchist, how do you think the economy should run? Thanks for answering. Well, I haven't answered, so your thanks is preemptive. Army Droid says, Trump once said, I will build a... Oh, and by the way, I like the idea of gift economies. Army Droid says, Trump once said, I will build a wall and Mexico will pay for that wall. I'm Mexican. Well, he wants to make them pay through trade tariffs, and I don't know how I feel about that, because I feel like if he puts a bunch of trade tariffs on Mexico and Mexican goods, it's going to end up being the American consumer that shoulders the burden of those tariffs. Because we're the ones buying the shit, so I have mixed feelings about it. But, you know, let me reiterate, I never wanted the fucking, I mean, his immigration policies are not the reason why I voted for him. I voted for him because I didn't want aggression with the Russian Federation. That was my single issue. This immigration shit, fuck it, I don't really care. Adam Reyes says, Marxism is definitely a religion. That's why they like to wipe out traditional religions and push atheism. You can always tell what something is. This is a good method of analysis. You can tell what something is by looking at who their competition is, right? How do we know that the government, all governments for that matter, are mafias? Who's their competition? The mafia. Because they do the same kind of things, right? Anybody who does business on my turf, you got to kick a little something to the man upstairs. You got to pay your taxes. You got to pay your protection money. They run the numbers just like fucking states run lotteries. It's the same damn thing. The feds have to be the ones taxing the booze and the cigarettes. It's the fucking same thing. Photon, so what sort of anarchist are you? The Molotov cocktail hurling one. The unhyphenated one. I keep it simple. The speaker box says, why do unions make people who don't want to be in the unions pay dues? That sounds kind of fascistic to me. It is kind of fascistic. I guess you're one of these right to work act sort of people, speaker box. There is certainly a criticism to be made against labor unions. I mean, you look at a guy like Jimmy Hoffa. He's more or less a mafioso. Yet, nevertheless, if you let scabs run roughshod and abstain from joining the union, then you lose your collective bargaining rights and everybody's working for peanuts. So, it's a complex issue. Lord Gricknash says, Rageaholic had a great video. There's somebody named Rageaholic. That's a great name. With a convincing argument for the wall. I'm on the fence about it, pun intended. That's a good one. I chuckled. Great Helm said, Marxism is a victim cult for social outcasts and misfits. It's an empty criticism. Nietzsche would have called them practitioners of slave morality. Well, Nietzsche was a virgin who died of congenital syphilis. Fuck what Nietzsche says. He was a great poet. That's what I admire Nietzsche for. Piss poor philosopher, great poet. Wandanana says, read Capital. It's about political economy. Das Kapital, I assume you're talking about. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I should really start doing videos in front of my bookshelf. You'll see my copy of the fucking Communist Manifesto sitting on there. I'm versed in this stuff. I know the score. I just don't agree with it. Adam Reyes says, who are you throwing the Molotov cocktails at, though? They're figurative Molotov cocktails, and I'm throwing them at society. This is Fakesagan Rape Society, Volume 5. Welcome. Wananana says, that's what right to work is. That's what Donald Trump supports. Hey, Wananana, the unions like Trump. You can't... The proof is in the fucking pudding. So like it or love it. These are the facts. Photon says, I ask because I am confused with anarchists such as anarcho-capitalists or syndicalists. Well, you should be. You should be very confused about anarcho-capitalists and syndicalists because they're not anarchists. And they call themselves that. Army Droid said, what is Donald Trump telling independents? Orange is the new black. Okay. Yeah, I don't get it. Speaker box, right to work is good because it allows you to keep your money if you don't want to give it to unions. What's the big deal? Well, the big deal is that if unions lose their influence, you won't have as much money to keep. Because you'll be working for those Indonesian wages. You'll be working for those Nike factory wages. Unions are part of American history. They're as American as apple motherfucking pie. Adam Reyes says Rageaholic's argument basically was that the wall helps Mexico by keeping disenfranchised Mexicans in their country, who will then put pressure on the Mexican government to reform. Huh. I can see it. I guess I can see it. Although, I wouldn't necessarily assume that the disenfranchised Mexicans are the ones hopping the border. I think it's more likely that those are just the, how shall I put this? The ambitious Mexicans. The ones who want, who want wealth and prosperity in the United States. What did Donald Trump say to the birthday boy? Let me see your birth certificate. You better laugh. There you go. It's mildly amusing. I do agree with you, the birther thing was pretty retarded. Of all the reasons to criticize Barack Obama, and there is a poetic justice in the fact that people are questioning Trump's legitimacy as president, because he did that to Obama. So, well, that fell flat. No, it didn't. I gave the Peter Griffin laugh. That's a glowing endorsement. Great Helm said, union workers are blue-collar. Most blue-collar workers are conservative and or patriotic. Indeed they are. Indeed they are. There's a lot of labor unions at the battle in Seattle. November 30th, 99. They always seem to find themselves cheek to jowl with the communists. Although I don't think there's anything intrinsically communist about being a member of a labor union. I really don't. I think Marx just kind of used people like that. Wananana, if I gave you a link to an essay on how current right-wing populism was related to fascism, would you read it? No, I wouldn't. If you're not able to articulate that argument yourself in your own words, then I'm not interested in it. I'm really not. I mean, why don't I just shut this live stream down and link you to a bunch of fucking Milo Yiannopoulos videos? Or are we going to think for ourselves? Isn't that a novel idea? Yeah, let's do that. Lord Gricknash says, Obama's from America. Just listen to him talk. It was Hillary that started that shit in 2008. Indeed, yeah, people forget that. She was quite the Obama critic when they were vying for that Democratic nomination. Army Droid, what is Donald Trump's biggest dilemma now that he's president? His biggest dilemma, I would say, is battling against a media industry that fucking hates his guts. I mean, there's some hardcore propaganda against Donald Trump. They're lying to us about everything he does. There's a lot of people that still believe he removed a bust of Martin Luther King from the Oval Office. People still believe that shit. There's probably a few people running around that still think Pissgate was real. One of my roommates fucking fell for that shit. Got into a big argument about it. And he goes on to say, finding a cabinet position for the thing on his head. I'm lost. Lol, he was trying to tell a joke. Stop with the dumb jokes, Army Droid. Yeah, I cabinet. So I guess it's like a toupee joke? Because people say his hair looks like a toupee, but why would a toupee have a cabinet position? I'm so lost. Is it like a Whig Party joke? I don't get it. But what did the... Oh, no, it's another fucking joke, isn't it? Okay, I'm taking another smoke break. Fuck you guys. Make America great again, bitches.
Where did we go astray? Seems like we've lost our way. The lies that we've been told have put our dreams on hold. And you know, if we don't watch out, we could all go under and drown. Yeah, the future depends on us, so we gotta wake up, gotta shake it up now. And let's make America great again. We can come back twice as strong. We can still be the voice of every hungry child, be the sound of every freedom song. Yes, my friend, we can make America great again. Make America great again. Make America great again. Oh, make America great again. Make America great again. Make America great again. Oh, hold back the anger and hate. Break off those PC chains. Take back our dignity. Let every voice ring free. Cause we know if we don't watch out, we could all go under and drown. Yeah, the future depends on us, so we gotta wake up, gotta shake it up now. And let's make America great again. We can come back twice as strong. We can still be the voice of every heart. turn this ship around. Yeah, yeah. We owe it to our children. Yes, we do. You know we cannot ever let them down. Yeah. Let's make America great again. We can come back twice as strong. We can still be the voice of every hungry child. Be the sound of every freedom song. Yes, my friend, we can. Where did we go astray? Seems like we've lost our way. Lies that we've been told have put our dreams on hold. Hold back the anger and hate. Break off those PC chains. Take back our dignity. Let every voice ring free.
You will listen to that song over and over until you love Trump as much as I do. This is my re-education camp, you commie fucks. And no one will avenge you. Has it been 2 hours yet, man? I just want to go watch some Netflix and fucking relax. With my drunk self. Catch up on Walking Dead before more people spoil it for me. Let's see what we got here. What do we got here? Socialism can be introduced over time from a trend. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck you. Let's see. Am I tired of winning yet? Yeah. That has come true. Yeah. But Donald Trump says, no, we're going to win more. We've got to win more. Chris Anderson drinks semen again. Oh, come on, you said that already. You're just repeating yourself. You're going into timeout, fucker. Hey, Chris, will you be joining the new... Oh, you already fucking said that too. Oh, I'm back at the fucking beginning, aren't I? Damn this. I'm fucking drunk. Let's see, what do we got here? Fakey, how come around the world people who didn't have contact with each other beforehand all discovered similar technologies like bows and arrows? 'Cause it's intuitive. Are bows and arrows just what a human naturally invents? Apparently so. Adam Reyes says, hey Chris, you gonna watch the new Ring movie? You said you liked the first one. Yeah, but I didn't like the sequel. The second one sucked dick. So I assume this new one, now that there's a new one, I've just become aware of that a moment ago. It's probably not going to be good. Maybe if it comes on TV or something, I'll watch 5 minutes of it. I'm definitely not going to pay the admission price. Let's see, what else did I miss here? Is there any good stuff? Anything good? Capitalism won't nuke the world. God, everything Marxists say is fucking dumb. How do you people stand yourselves? What's the only difference between Trump and Bozo the Clown? Bozo has real hair on his head. That's not even funny. Come on, man. No tolerance for poor jokes. I feel like you live in a box. Are you talking about an intellectual box, or you think I'm literally living in like a cardboard box? I don't get it. Are you dissing my intelligence or my socioeconomic stance? That's vague. Mark says, I remember years back you said you might make a video to expound on why you view McVeigh as an American hero. Perhaps we can get an answer here or in a future video, perhaps. Yeah, I'll probably make that video eventually, but the problem is, I don't have the editing capability. My computer is very old. When this thing rolled off the assembly line, George W. Bush was the president. There's some videos that I'm just going to hang on to until I can do them the proper justice that they deserve. So we're not ready for the McVeigh video yet. That's an ambitious video. Barry says, I mean, every hut house is a kind of box or a rectangle except a round table. Well, I might live in a yurt. Those are cylinders, not boxes. Army droid, cardboard box under a bridge. Well, if you're a Marxist, you're not supposed to make fun of people for being poor, are you? Doesn't make a lot of sense. Photon, what got you interested in YouTube? A free DVD from the Rational Response Squad. I've been asked that before. And I got the free DVD. And the free DVD sucked. And YouTube sucks. But it's become a habit. And habits are hard to break. Why do civilians always hate on whistleblowers? People are basically demanding to be lied to. Shit pisses me off. Yeah, I agree. And why do they? I don't know. I've been scratching my head on that one too. Especially when people are on board with the knowledge that's revealed through the leak, and then they still hate the whistleblower who brought it to them. It's like everybody's pissed off about NSA spying, but fuck that Snowden guy, he's a traitor. It doesn't make no sense. No rhyme or reason to it. Will you send that video to the parents of a child who died at the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building? I will gladly debate the parent of a child who died at the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building. Collateral damage, speaker box. But I don't want to spoil the video, because it will be made. It's gonna have to wait until I have a computer made in the last decade. Adam Reyes says, sounds like Chris has fallen asleep. No, I'm good. Photon, why did you make your first video as Hardcase Owns You? Because that was my first YouTube channel. Barry says, I watched a video channel of a guy who lived in a yurt. He just did hangouts playing Dungeons & Dragons, but it was kind of cool. Huh. Interesting. Wananana, did you ever watch Room 237? Do you think there's a hidden meaning to The Shining? I've never watched Room 237. Do I think there's a hidden meaning to The Shining? No, I don't. What are some of the movies that just blew your mind? Cemetery Man blew my mind. That's why it's my favorite movie. Photon. I get that, but why did you do it in the first place? Well, I told you. I wanted to get a free DVD from the Rational Response Squad through their Blasphemy Challenge. Make a video blaspheming the Holy Spirit, get a free DVD. Fakey, I drive cargo for cash too. You ever see a mirage in the desert? I haven't yet, but I want to. I have never seen a mirage out in the desert, no. Never been out in the desert, so that precludes the possibility of seeing the mirage. I've seen the distortion that's created by heat rising off a hot surface, sure. But I've never hallucinated and seen like an oasis, only to get closer and realize that there wasn't one. Photon, fine. I joined the site around 2011, 2012. Yeah, this was way before that, new fag. Welcome to the internet. I joined YouTube in 2006. Back when it was the Wild West. You could say anything, do anything. What's the most annoying, stereotypical liberal trait or habit? Getting offended on other people's behalf. It's the most annoying and it's the most stereotypical. It's the short definition of liberal. If you ever read the Unabomber Ted Kaczynski's manifesto, he talks about liberals. And he says that if liberals didn't have someone to vicariously feel victimized through, they would have to invent it. Because that's the crux of their ideology. Speaker box. So you would tell a parent to their face that the man who killed their kid was a hero. Come on, Chris, you're better than that. Yes, I would. I would tell a parent to their face that the man who killed their kid was a hero. And I'd do it with a straight face, in an even tone. But then I would offer consolation for the death of their kid. Speaker box, politics is an unpleasant business. Sometimes you have to crack a few eggs to make an omelet. Sometimes good people have to die for the greater good. I deal in hard truths, not pleasant euphemisms. Adam Reyes, I would say most annoying liberal trait is victim identity. Yeah, it kind of goes along with what I was saying. Most heroes of history are murderers and killed somebody's kids. Exactly, Adam Reyes. Exactly. You think that none of those red coats that George Washington smoked were somebody's son? Of course they were. There's two sides to every story. And what about the kids who died at Waco? Because more kids died there than the number of kids who died in the Murrah building. The scales are tipped. The mathematic of souls is clear on that point. But you know what? When I make that video someday, and it will be made, we can get more in-depth into this. And I would welcome a debate with a Murrah building parent. In fact, I think that Timothy McVeigh's family would probably take issue with me calling him a hero as well. They don't see him that way. But they don't have to agree. Isn't it wonderful to live in a free country where we're all entitled to our own opinions? I think so. That's why I made my last video. Well, I'll tell you what. The chat window has stopped scrolling. I think you guys are running out of steam. So I think I'm ready to stick a fork in this one, see how it renders, see if it's worth hanging on to. So you all have a fantastic evening. We're still here? Well, I'm not. Keep it fake.